All right, what is up, guys? Hey, Jerry Green here today, and welcome to this episode. So on this episode, we're going to talk about really focusing in on not really hitting sales when it comes to acquisitions. And you say, what the heck do you mean, Jerry? That is sales. I mean, we have to do sales. Well, that's a lot of you, I should say, that's where a lot of you are really struggling, because you're focusing on selling. And it's not about selling, it's about really helping people out. And specifically today, what I want to talk about is an area that I think really a lot of you struggle in and need to focus in on. And this could be you, that could be your team, and that is work towards programs, okay? So what I mean by that, most people in this area, when it comes to working with a seller, what they do is they get on the phone or they meet them in person, and what they're always focused about is how I can give them a number. Here's my offer, and this is what I can do for you. And it's like, you're focused on selling, guys. And what I want to do is focus on the seller's problems, and I want to focus more on what we call programs. So it's all about programs that you look at. So think about this. So if you're working with the seller and they have a situation going on, excuse me, in their life, and it might be where somebody's in a position where, let's just say they have, for instance, they owe, say on a property, maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of $70,000. Just a quick example on this. So they owe $70,000 on this, and maybe they have problems with the property and repairs, so it needs rehab, okay, on the property, and it needs another $30,000 in rehab, okay, and on top of that, they got a bunch of stresses going on, so there's a lot of things happening on things. Well, a lot of times what it comes down to, guys, it's not so much about the money, it's about really solving their problem. And if you have different programs, you might be able to work around that. So, for example, we might be in a position, let's just say that we could buy this property for $80,000, for example. That would be we run our numbers, okay? And this side, we determine we can pay $80 for this deal. Well, they owe $70 on it. So my thinking on all this here is, do we really have to give them or pay $80 in cash and then pay this mortgage off? If we can solve their problem through different programs, we might be able to go through and just give them $10,000 cash to mortgage, okay, and just potentially take over their mortgage that they have and still give them cash. So what I really want you, again, to focus on here is it's all about programs. So think about this. When I'm working with a seller, okay, I might be in a position where I'm going through and saying, hey guys, it doesn't sound like my cash out program, okay, so here's my all cash program. It doesn't sound like that is going to work for you, okay? So if that's the case, that's fine. We might have another program that we might be able to help you out with. So this program here might be my seller finance program, where I come in and I have you basically help me and I help you in return. So what I'm able to do is I'm able to give you a higher purchase price, okay, because I can pay you more money versus giving you all cash now because your property didn't qualify for the cash out program. Now I can turn around and pay you more money, and then I just pay it to you over time. So it's all about the different types of programs. So remember this, guys. This is a big deal. When you're working with sellers, find out what's going on in their life. Find out the true problem, the true pain, and then focus your programs around that. And if you don't have programs, that's something I encourage you to do, is create programs for your sellers. The more programs you can create, the more solutions you're going to solve, the more deals you're going to put together, and ultimately the more money you're going to make and the more impact you're going to create out there in people's lives. So, all right guys, this is a quick tip here for today. So if you would, guys, make sure you like this video and also subscribe to my channel, guys. We'll talk to you later.